It's time for another great warm-up for figure skaters. This time, it's killer threes on forward outsides. This is all about drilling your check control, also known as turnout. Layering up our learning, we'll start with the steps, then your pattern, and finally a couple of control points. Just like our inside edge version of this exercise, this is a single step which repeats just forward outside 3 turn, followed by a controlled collection before we repeat. We follow a standard serpentine pattern down a long axis, alternating feet with each repetition. We skate across and away from the long axis on our forward outside, which claims about 1/3 of our semicircle. As we arrive to backward inside after our turn, the initial checking portion of this edge will travel the next 1/3 of our semicircle. The final 1/3 is reserved for our collection point as our feet draw close in preparation for our next repetition. Now let's go a little deeper into some recommended control points. Regular viewers will be familiar with the basic knee action sequence by now, and here is an ideal place to paste this well-rehearsed skill. Starting from a low knee following your push, we have distance between our skate side and the free leg. As we rise to our turn, we could allow the free leg to take a wide arc, but guiding the free leg through a momentary T closure plays a part in reducing rotational forces on our exit, especially in our first moments arriving on our backward inside glide. This freeside lead on backward inside is a common shape, and we must learn to use our glutes and back muscles to slow down and direct our free leg path. Our second control point is the final moment before we push onto our next 3 turn. We'll divide ourselves into 2 problem areas concerning turnout, or more to the point, preventing inward rotation of our free side. This is the first possible problem area, inward rotation of the upper body, horrifically exaggerated to clarify the point. If, as we close our free leg, we lack upper back tone, the rotational forces will make us want to flop forwards and inwards, even if our feet are turned out. And the second problem area is one that many think is insurmountable, preventing the pelvis from turning inward as we close our free leg. We feel it as this, knees bunched together, feet almost parallel. It can cause us to crease at the hip and tip back into our skating side, making it feel both impossible and unsafe to try to step forward. The next stage of this error is to attempt to step wider to get past the problem, but it makes the step feel even less reliable. So let's fix this. To start with, you only need 90 degrees of turnout, and while there may be some humans out there who would struggle with that, if you can make a right angle with your feet on the floor, you have all that you need. Practice backward inside glides with the free side lead and focus on stacking your shoulders and torso directly up over your pelvis. When you bend your knees, keep that vertical spine alignment and imagine you are traveling down a few floors in an elevator. Maintaining your stack, draw back the free side, shoulder and hip as you close your free leg. Apply that same opening directional focus to the thigh of the free leg. Now the entire free side has a strong cue to remain out of harm's way. We're on a roll, so let's add in activating our adductors. From our checked position, when it's time to collect those limbs, we want to close the distance. But we also want to reduce any rotational power the free leg could exert on our body shape. So we use our inner thigh muscles and our glutes to squeeze and slow down our limbs on this journey. Just as your feet are approaching closure, we must get into our bend, ready to restart. And as we do so, we should now have a diamond window between our knees. This will also help us to introduce the new skating foot at a better angle, more conducive to a clean outside edge, deeply technical, and sometimes worth a lot of points in ice dance. Think key points in pattern dance or short dance. Give a little cheer if you feel it in your glutes. That means you're switching on the right zones. Deceptively simple and devastatingly difficult. I hope you enjoy mastering this new warm-up.